Hey, welcome to the channel. Well, guess what showed up today? A buddy of mine brought his tractor for me to work on. We're gonna put some lights on it. So let's go over here and unload this thing and I'll show you how we put lights on it. Come on along. Okay, now he did say that he was having a problem with the headlights staying on when he leaves them plugged in. He said the guy, he just bought this, and he said the guy he bought it from had just replaced his switch, but the headlights don't go out. I'm gonna pull it apart, see if I can figure out what's going on with the switch. I'll probably use that same switch here to power the lights, and I'll put them up on the roll bar up there. Here's where he unplugged the headlight switch. Underneath here, keep coming on, so I'm going to plug it in and see if we got headlights. Sure enough. Okay, so let's go unplug this headlight switch. See if it'll go out. Nope. So headlight switch off, and the headlights are still on. We want to bet there's a relay somewhere on this thing. We'll do some looking. There's a couple of relays right here on this front radiator area where the battery's at, and this one relay here was just hanging upside down. You can see it's like a cup. It's going to get full of water that way probably, but when I moved it, the headlights went off. And I turned the switch on and the switch doesn't work. I bet one of these is a headlight relay. Maybe I'll tap it with a screwdriver, see if it'll come back on. Wow, look at that crustiness. Clean all that out, won't we? Well, after doing a little probing, it comes out these two relays right up front are for the high and low beam is what it is. So they have two separate relays. You can see they're just nasty, and these connectors are nasty. So I'm going to have to get creative and clean these out, and then clean these relays out, see if I can get a good connection. We'll go from there. Like a dentist cleaning somebody's teeth. How fun. I've got an assortment of files. This one's a little too wide to get inside of that area. This little pick right here is a file on one side. It's a nice pick. You know, that's cleaning it pretty good. So I think what I'll do is I'll be sure and close down, tighten up these connectors, and then go clean the relays out best I can. See if it works. What would work really good here is a fingernail file, huh? We'll just take some sandpaper that I've got here and stick it in here. A little sanding. That's working good. Okay, the white wire is low beam output. Brown wire is high beam output. And after cleaning these contacts on these relays, the high beam worked, but the low beam wouldn't. So I hit it a couple times and I got it to free up, and it's working now. These need to be replaced, but I'm going to let my buddy replace them. They're pretty easy to get to. Well, here's the lights my buddy wants me to put on it. One facing forward and one facing backwards. So I think what I'll do is I'll mount them on his roll bar like this. One facing forward, and this one here facing backwards. And I'll make the wire so we're able to fold this down and fold it up. But here, I'll show you how we do it. It's really simple. I'm also going to come off the two position switch for the headlights, and I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to pick the wire that's on the high beam on the switch, and I'm going to take a relay and I'm going to have that wire control the relay that's going to turn the lights on. So he can run around with just the low beams on, and when he wants the big lights front and back, then he can just click the switch to high beam and everything will come on. So I'll show you how it's done. It's pretty simple. I think what I'll do is I'll mount my relay over here on this side. I'll run a wire from the switch on this side. I'll run a wire over here and I'll mount the relay over here on this side, and I'll power these lights. I'll pick a wire off the back of this so I can use a fuse off of this to power it up. Pretty simple deal. Now on these fuses, I've got a whole bunch on here that I could probably pick from, but here's the headlamp and horn. It's a 20 amp. I'm going to tag off that for power to the lights up top, or to the relay actually. So that's the fourth one up. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's that green wire. I'm going to tag into that one right there on the back side. Power. These little 5-prong relays are pretty standard. You have power coming in right here. Then you have either one of these two, this one or this one, can be a trigger wire coming from your switch, okay? And then the other one has to be grounded. There's a coil on the inside. When you put voltage to this wire here, the coil causes the contacts to close and it sends power from this single inlet to this dual outlet. I'll only use one of those. I'll just cut this off. It'll have one outlet. Okay, this wire here I need to ground. I think what I'll do is I'll put a longer bolt through where the fuse box is, so this extends out past there, I'll put an eyelet on this, and I'll put a nut on the back side for that ground. This will be the wire that goes to the lights on the roll bar. Alright, so I got it all done. Got these mounted. I took and wired it and put some little hold downs on it, and ran it up underneath here, followed the other wiring harness, and brought it up to the relay. So I just wanted to show you that all together now before I put it all back, all the covers back on and everything. So that was a challenging job at times, but it wasn't too hard. I think y'all could probably handle that. So, well, that'll do it. Thanks for stopping by the channel today. If you like it, hit the like button, subscribe, and share. And thanks for stopping by. We'll see you next time.